You know the radio you tune to, it's your Remedy Dial 93.9 Solutions FM. Your number one Remedy Dial.
Report says 1 in 4 people experience mental health issues yearly. Mental health affects productivity, relationships, and overall quality of life. Pay attention to your mental health well-being by
checking in with yourself and loved ones,
seeking professional help when needed,
encouraging open conversations about mental well-being, practice self-care,
take time off busy schedule,
check in with yourself and loved ones.
Have people in your life you can share concerns with.
It's also important for you to know that it's okay not to be okay. So, speak out.
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
It's intricate from Juventus, and that's a teasing ball in. Brilliant header. Pinpoint from Colomwani. Might come back to him, not quite, although poor defending that from Aline, and then possible player down, not to be. Here's Conceição. Conceição! Well, he kept it alive to suggest that she was going to go over and review it herself. Annual tournaments. Real Madrid, who were held earlier today by Al Hilal. Here's Thuram. Little dance from Ildiz. Oh, what a goal! The bright young Juventus talent does it again. 90 seconds left of the first half then, and Thuram might have put through Colomwani. This could be 4. It is 4. Well, he started the scoring. Kalulu now run on through for Conceição. Kalulu continues his run. Conceição might not need him. He doesn't need him. No, it's wonderful from Francisco.
Get teams you can beat, score more goals, and that can be an advantage for you in other games or at the end of group matches. That was what Juventus did in the wee hours of today against Al Ain and the Club World Cup group stage. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. You're welcome to Kickoff Sports Show, live on Solutions 93.9 FM. And on the show this morning, we've got a lot to talk about, from the Club World Cup to what is happening in tennis. Talk about the National Sports Festival preparation by Enugu. We'll also look at the drama, same as the questions raised by LeBron James about who talks about you having a ring, that maybe it is based on personal performance that helps a team, or it's about a team that helps, getting a ring, winning the NBA title. However, Halliburton is already speaking, saying his feet are good to go for Game 6 despite the whole injury stories. But remember, health is wealth. That is the first thing. Know the status of your health before going into a game. But remember, it is more of what Indiana Pacers can do in the Game 6. Should they fail to win against OKC, that means that it is over. And we have the Thunders lift the NBA title. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Jump on these platforms this morning. Let us watch it live and also contribute on the show. Well, for those who have seen teams play at the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup, maybe you still want to change your mind on the teams you'll be supporting. By the way, a lot of fans now will be backing Bayern to go all the way to claim that trophy. But hey, remember, we still have, we saw what Manchester City did last night in their game. However, for Xabi Alonso, he started with a draw as a coach of Real Madrid. It is just more of the experience of teams that are participating. Well, this and more what we'll be looking at. It is 9:05. Let us quickly look at updates coming this morning from the world of tennis as we keep monitoring stories from different sides where a bold decision to change the racket at a crucial point of the match paid off for British number one Jack Draper as he delivered 2 brilliant shots to edge a third set tie break against Alexia Popyrin and reach the quarterfinals at Queen's. Well, remember, the 23-year-old had recovered from a set down against Australian to have the second set before the pair battled all the way in the decider. Draper had found himself behind the tie break as Popyrin claimed the first mini break but got himself level at 5-5, which is when he decided to take a risk. In life, taking a risk is key, and not taking a risk is a problem, right? Now, looking at games going down today at different centers, from ATP games to WTA games going down at different centers. Looking at the Halle Open ATP 500, Felix Auger-Aliassime will take on Karen Khachanov as Denis Shapovalov will take on Flavio Cobolli. Andrew Rublev will be up against Thurmers Ashevari, and Fabian Marozsan will take on Thomas Marchak. Looking at more games, Alexander Zverev will be up against Lorenzo Sonego by 2:30. Last game for today, we'll see Yannick Sinner take on Alexander Bublik. It's going to be a whitewashing this one by 4 p.m. today. Well, we've got more to go down at the Queens today. Jakob Fernelli will take on Corentin Moutet by 1:30 p.m. But before that time, Jirili Heka will take on Gabriel Diallo. We have Carlo Alcaraz who will be in action today against Jan Munar by 3 p.m. and 4:30. Arthur Rijaniak will take on Relly Opelka. In Germany, for the ladies, in Berlin, Diana Schneider will take on Marketa Vondrousova today by 10:30 as we have the continuation of the game between Rebecca Masarova and Arina Sabalenka. Sabalenka won the first set 6-2 and the second set will continue today. Ekaterina Siniakova will be up against Alina Rybakina by 1 p.m. Xinxun Wang will take on Coco Gauff by 3 p.m. and Magdalena Friench will take on Amanda Anisimova. Now, moving away from a tennis beat this morning, let us talk about boxing, where Dana Dubois' IBF heavyweight title will be targeted by winner of Frank Sanchez's rematch with Nigeria's Efe Ajagba. Now, the IBF have ordered Sanchez to face Ajagba in an eliminator, with the winner becoming mandatory challenger for the IBF belt, which is currently held by Dubois. Now, British world champion is currently preparing for an undisputed world title fight with Alexander Usyk at the Wembley Stadium on the 19th of next month. However, Derek Chisora had previously been named as mandatory challenger, but his position became unclear after the IBF initially ordered Sanchez to fight Filip Hrgovic in an eliminator in April. Okay, now let's talk boxing and NBA. Talking about the controversy surrounding the NBA final first. Well, Tyrese Haliburton has confirmed that he's dealing with a right calf strain, but added that he will do whatever he can to play in tonight's must-win Game 6 for the Indiana Pacers. And, well, if you look at how the stories have been flying, most especially how a lot of people have been focusing on this game, Indiana Pacers, OKC Thunder. Indiana Pacers, remember, went into a 2-1 lead, got caught up by Oklahoma City Thunder that went into 2-2, and Oklahoma City Thunder also had a back-to-back victory, leading 3-2 now. Now, moving to Game 6, for Haliburton, this is a man who has been fantastic for Indiana Pacers, but unfortunately, injury is trying to stop him here. But Haliburton, who took part in the Pacers practice on Wednesday, but that involved sitting through 25 minutes of film, a 30 minutes walk through, and then some light shooting while basically flat-footed the whole time. The team officially listed him as questionable for Game 6 when it submitted its injury report later in the day. And looking at this, Haliburton is trying every treatment he can. Think of hyperbaric chambers, needles, massage, electronic stimulation, special tape, to help his trained right calf, a diagnosis that was confirmed by an MRI exam on Tuesday. But now let's look at this. If they are putting everything in place to make sure that he's ready for Game 6, okay. Should Indiana Pacers win Game 6, what's going to happen in Game 7? Will he be available, or maybe he will just worsen the injury? I'm just talking like an OKC Thunder supporter for the NBA trophy. But we wish Alan Bolton all the best, yeah. Now let's talk about LA Lakers this morning, where majority stake of the LA Lakers franchise is being sold in what will mark the most expensive sale of a U.S. sport team in history, according to report. Now, the Boss family has owned the team, one of the most iconic in sports globally since 1979, and now has made a deal with TWG Global CEO Mark Walter. The sale is reportedly worth an estimated $10 billion. That is approximately 7.45 billion pounds, although it could increase once finalized. Remember, LA Lakers, that is my team. It's got LeBron James. Now, LeBron James has been talking, has criticized the discourse around ring culture in the NBA, saying a ring is a team accomplishment, and pushing back on the idea that a player's individual greatness is measured by how many championships he wins. James, a four-time NBA MVP and the league's leading career scorer, has won 4 championships and has reached the NBA Finals 10 times during his 22-year NBA career. It's just like when you say, if you win a World Cup or you win Champions League, that will determine that will call you a great player. But some may have a great career, but unfortunately may not have won a title. But let's listen more to LeBron James this morning.
It's funny. Yeah, I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport and why it's the all be all of everything. Like, okay, you weren't a great player if you never won a championship. Yeah. It's like, or if you won one, then you not can't enough. Be in the same conversation with this person. It's like,
but that's a great point, because what you're saying is like, no matter what you have, you need more. No matter what.
Right.
No matter what. Like, it never ends.
Yeah, right? It's I don't know, man. It's just like, you sit here and you tell me, you know, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash, you know, Arkin wasn't unbelievable. Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys is because this guy won 1 ring or won 2 rings or won, like, it's just weird to me. It's like saying Peyton Manning can't be in the same room with Brady or Mahomes because he only has 1 ring. They don't never discuss that in their sport.
Right.
Or telling me that Dan Marino is not the greatest slinger of all time, or he can't be in the room with those guys because he didn't win a championship. They don't discuss those things, you know. I don't know. Did Barry Bonds win a World Series? I don't think so. I don't think so. Barry Bonds never won a World Series. So. And you can't sit here and tell me that he's not the greatest baseball player to ever touch a bat. I don't understand where it came from. I don't know where it started. I hope that we have to appreciate more of what guys have been able to accomplish, what guys have been able to do. A ring is a team accomplishment. And if you happen to have a moment where you're able to share that with your team, that should be discussed.
LeBron James is speaking there. The ring, title, team accomplishment. Well, we could see Austin J.J. Okocha at the UEFA Champions League final. A lot of people farms in this man. Not that he has won the World Cup, not that he has won the UEFA Champions League. He never even won the UEFA Champions League in his playing career. Neither did he win the World Cup as a footballer. Although, I mean, look at the successes he has recorded. Most especially, it's a team effort, right? But now let's move on this morning and talk about the National Sports Festival preparation for 2026. Now, preparations for the 23rd National Sports Festival Tactical City Games Enugu 2026 have taken a significant leap forward as the Enugu State government officially inaugurated the festival's logo organizing committee LOC on Wednesday in Enugu. The Director General of the National Sports Commission, NSC, Honorable Bukola Olakwade, commended the Enugu State Governor, His Excellency Dr. Peter Umba, for his swift action and commitment to hosting a successful festival. Now, the members of the committee include Bamijuro Olumide, sports management expert and a former national badminton champion as the Secretary General. Mary Onyali, Olympian, a former international sprint queen. We have a sport lawyer and the second vice president, AFN, Aku Akazo, elite athlete and member of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, Victor Okorie, to mention a few. And well, let's wait and see if Enugu 2026 will be far better than Ogun State 2025 National Sports Festival, 2024 National Sports Festival. Yeah, 2024 postponed to 2025. We're going to break, and when we come back, we'll talk football. Do not change the dial. It is the Solutions 939 FM.
Why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky. Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
My guy, you dey feel dull? Body just dey slow like Monday morning. Abeg, no dull yourself. Now boom boom you need. From the first sip, everywhere go clear, your eye go open, your body go ginger. You wan hustle? You wan run am for gym? You dey on the move back to back? Now boom boom go give you the energy to show face steady, sharp, clean, no yawa. Now the energy drink with a match of vibe. Streets no dey sleep and you no suppose slow down. With boom boom, the energy drink wey NAFDAC approve, you dey ready for anything from Naija traffic to late night waka. No gree for dull moments. Boom boom day, pump palm, sip palm, make everywhere go boom. You fit get boom boom can energy drink for stores wey dey near you. Boom boom, energy wey sabi, stay on go, party hard.
TMTC is the option for pregnant woman with HIV. No go lose guard, your baby can be HIV free. Opportunity. TMTC is the option for the only option. Pregnant woman with HIV. Baby can be HIV.
Oh yes, a woman living with HIV can give birth to a HIV-free baby with the right care, treatment, and support. All you need to do is go to the nearest health center and start your PMTCT services today. Our trained health workers are ready to care for you and your baby with love, respect, and confidentiality. So, what are you waiting for? Take the bold step now. PMTCT is free, it is safe, and could save a life. Early detection saves life. For more information and support, call us now on 6222. It is free. This message is brought to you by the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, with partnership from the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Now, your one-stop chemical place is here in Ibadan. Oh yes, for all kinds of chemicals and pet bottles, House of Mabel Chemicals and Pet Solutions is the place to be. For nitrosol, caustic soda, soda ash, sulfonic, chlorine, Techna, Pheno, Pano oil, ethanol, menthol, paraffine, hydrosulfates, wax, industrial camphor, carbolic, formalin, centialkyl, diacot A, citric acid, silicate, TEA, carbopor, including borax, shea butter eucalyptus, sulfates, PKO, baking powder, as well as oils like glycerin, hydrogen peroxide, vitamin C, vitamin E, cocoa button, and all kinds of fragrance. All products are available at Ojota price. Visit House of Mabel Chemicals and Pet Solutions today at Camillus Phase 1, Block G, Shop 7, Ogunpa Market, Ibadan. Telephone 0905-411-0044 and 0913-203-6254. House of Mabel Chemicals and Pet Solutions, your one-stop chemical place.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Up towards maybe the run of Marmouche or maybe Cherki. Here's Foden. Now Savino, parried by the goalkeeper and turned in! Phil Foden, inside 2 minutes! It's his first goal since January, and it's the perfect way for the Blues to begin this new competition. They lead Wydad inside, well, almost a minute and 50 seconds. Itohei. Foden with City's latest corner. They've had a lot of them. Doku! Now they lead 2-0. Jeremy Doku with an improvised finish at the far post. And Foden, who scored the first, assists the second.
For Pep Guardiola's Manchester City starting the Club World Cup on a positive note, a 2-0 victory against Wydad Casablanca of Morocco in that one. Although had a man sent off for Manchester City, finishing the game with 10 players. But let's see how this team will go. But let's just quickly look at what is happening in Nigeria. Talking football this morning. Jolasho Harry, how are you doing? Good morning. Adeboja Yusuf, good morning to you guys. I will surely read up your messages in the next few minutes. Well, someone is already predicting top 5 at the end of the English Premier League season. Remember, the fixtures were unveiled yesterday by organizers. But hey, starting in Nigeria, talking football, Eyimba will begin pre-season training in Aba tomorrow. And all the new players are expected to return to camp on the first day of the preseason. The exercise, which will hold at the Eyimba International Stadium, Aba, will commence at 7:30 a.m. As it will be supervised by technical advisor Stanley Eguma and his assistant. Wishing Eyimba all the best. But however, talking about female football this morning, perennial rivals Super Falcons of Nigeria and Black Princess of Ghana will clash and a friendly ahead of the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. So this is what we call friendly game, yeah, because you prepare, you're playing Alcon, you're playing against an African, or you're playing against African teams, not European teams. So now the international friendly between the two superpowers of African women's football will hold in Morocco. The Super Falcons are scheduled to face Portugal in their second friendly ahead of WAFCON 2024 finals in Lisbon next week, Monday. I just hope that these ladies will not be worn out before the WAFCON. Now let's talk about the Club World Cup. No longer news that Juventus won 5-0, which you heard the effect of that game when we started the show. Manchester City also recording a win. However, good news we're getting is that Inter Miami CF head coach Javier Mascherano said Jordi Alba and Lionel Messi will both be available for selection in the team's second Club World Cup group stage match against FC Porto at the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Atalanta. Hey, what do you think will surely be? What will Bayern be doing? Let's listen to Jacques Gnabry, how Bayern is prepared to lift the Club World Cup.
Obviously the mood is very good. Yeah, we set ourselves to take every game serious. Obviously we knew the opponent maybe wasn't on our level, but we still took it serious. Tried to score as many goals as we can because the goal difference could be valuable at some point. So for us was a good start, and we hope to just continue playing good football.
You're here to win this?
I mean, I don't know. It was one game, it was our first game. It was probably the weakest opponent in the group, so I would just leave it at that. But obviously we came here with a goal to win a trophy. I think every tournament we take part in, we want to win it. We have the squad to do so, so yeah, we're here to win.
Boca Juniors next. We know that one won't be as easy again when I was part. So what are you expecting from that?
I think I saw some parts of the highlights yesterday and I was really impressed by the fan base they had in the stadium. So I think it's going to be a very loud game with a lot of support for them. So probably like an away game for us. But I think, yeah, looking forward to it. You don't get to play these teams very often. They're probably going to be very physical. So we have to be ready for that. But end of the day, we focus on our game. Try to be as good as we can be.
Sergeant Gnabry speaking there, and remember, this is a man who knows how to score goals. And well, remember, Boca Juniors will be the next team that will be facing Bayern. However, matches are going down today. Let's look at the fixtures for games going down today. 5 p.m. Palmeiras will take on Al Ahly. Inter Miami will take on FC Porto, with Jordi Alba being available, Lionel Messi and more. Seattle Sounders will take on Atletico Madrid. Remember, Atletico Madrid did not start the Club World Cup on a positive note. So maybe the team can bounce back in this one going into the Club World Cup, losing 4-0 against PSG, the UEFA Champions League winners. All right, now talking about the man who was also fantastic for Bayern at the first game where they scored 10 goals against Auckland City. That is Tar, a new player who is sounding optimistic, positive. Also talking about how he was able to settle into Bayern Munich squad.
Yeah, obviously for me, I was really proud to play my first game for this amazing new club. And yeah, the game was good. We enjoyed the game, scored a lot of goals, and yeah, now we are on to the next one. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always how you start a tournament. It's always the signals you send to everybody, and there was kind of a statement to show that, yeah, we are there and we want to win.
And how has it been for you coming in and getting used to a new team? Some familiar faces, some not so familiar faces.
It's always good because we are here all the time together, so we get to know each other really quick. And I could talk to a lot of guys already and get to know them more. And some guys I knew already before. So it was actually pretty easy for me to get an easy start.
How has it been, or who's been helping you kind of settle in as well? We just spoke to Serge Gnabry, who said that he's known you for a long time now as well. So he must have helped as well to kind of make you feel more at home.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the guys I knew from the national team, the guys I like Leroy, Serge, Jo Kimmich, those guys, I know them like 10 years already. So they helped me to get to know everyone, to show me a little bit how it works here, you know, and
the man from Bayer Leverkusen now with Bayern Munich at heart. Now let's read some messages this morning coming from our viewers on the social media fan page, Solutions 939 FM. Mustafa Tai was saying good morning, watching live from Moloko Fefe, Egbeda Tuba, and Jola Shoyeri, watching from where again? Okay, Oyo, up in Milan. Okay. Adiamo Abdul Latif saying good morning. Okay, good morning to you. All right, now looking at messages here. My next season top 5 prediction: Man U to win the EPL, Liverpool to finish third place. Okay. Champions League football, Manchester City to finish 4th place, Chelsea 5th place. No, I didn't make any mistake in numbers. By now, you should have known the owners of second position without their names even being mentioned. Okay, you don't want to mention Arsenal, but there's no problem. But let's talk about a team that's got Thomas Frank as a new manager. The team finished the 17th last season, had to fire the coach that won them Europa League, Tottenham Hotspur. Well, the coach of the side has been talking about a life with Tottenham.
The feeling of being new head coach is extraordinary. Really looking forward to this massive challenge together with a lot of good people. I only heard good stuff about all the people here, the training ground, the players, good squads, exciting, massive club. I think massive potential. So just super excited. I think as probably every boy or girl, I just loved to play football when I was running around in my hometown. Probably pretty soon found out that I was never going to be a professional football player. So now I just started early coaching when I was 20 years old, and then I've been coaching for 30 plus years. First grassroots level, academy football. Went into my first senior head coach job at Brøndby. It's a massive club in Denmark. Went to England on a journey, first as assistant manager and then the head coach, and had an unbelievable journey in Brentford. A fantastic time with fantastic staff, players and fans. They've done a very, very good process. I would say Daniel Levy and Vinay and Johan Lange. I've had very good conversations and meetings with them where we discussed everything in depth, details about the club structure, process.
Okay, Thomas Frank there. This will be the confident point to say goodbyes on the show. But we wish him well with Tottenham Hotspur. And if he says he wants to win title, maybe he should just consider himself gone at the end of the season. But hey, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, to talk everything sports. My name is Oladapo Okunobi. Like well, let's say, keep doing sports and stay safe.